At the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, we are big believers in education. Not only do our staff take part in a wide variety of ongoing training and educational opportunities, but each year we welcome a number of students for work experience placements. In this episode, we decided to chat with a few of these students and learn more about their work experience and how it might impact their future careers.
Across the prairies, the wind is a constant companion, drifting down from the mountains, across the hills and valleys, forests and plains. The wind is a harbinger of change. It whispers warm breezes across snow-covered winter landscapes and caresses sunny summer evenings. It whips up snow into blizzard frenzies and boils up ominous black clouds of prairie thunderstorms. And if you listen closely, you might hear messages in the wind which speak of hope, change, and renewal. This is Voices in the Wind, a regular broadcast from the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, where we share news about our mission to end sexual violence and child abuse across southwestern Alberta.
Hi, I'm Brett Brown, one of the Communications and Sustainable Fund Development Officers here at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Welcome to Voices in the Wind, a podcast dedicated to exploring news and information about sexual abuse, sexual violence, and child abuse. In this podcast, we often tackle difficult subjects, but our goal is to approach these conversations with hope and positivity. We also aim to highlight some of the incredible efforts being made to support those affected by abuse, while also providing insights and raising awareness that can inspire real and lasting social change. These are important conversations to have, but we want you to be aware that we may touch on subject matter that is uncomfortable or triggering. If you feel like you need help, please reach out to us at 403-694-1094 or the Alberta One line for sexual violence at 1-866-403-8000. You can also visit our website at csacleth.ca. Each year, the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre welcomes a number of work experience students from local educational institutions. For these students, placements often provide an opportunity to gain some real-life work experience. They also get to see how what they have learned in the classroom can be put to use in practical applications. For us, these placements are a way to contribute to the development of the next generation of human services professionals. Our students also teach us valuable lessons on the latest developments in our industry and brighten our days with their enthusiasm and curiosity. With several of those students wrapping up their placements, we asked them to tell us a little bit about their recent experiences here at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Ahengra, a women and gender studies student from the University of Lethbridge. So I had an 8-month co-op internship with the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, where I served the role as one of the external communications and sustainable fund development officers at the centre.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I started here at Chinook Sexual Assault Centre in October 2025. I'm a student at the University of Lethbridge, and I'm in the Addictions Counseling program.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a practicum student. I am doing the Child and Youth Care program at the Lethbridge Polytechnic. I am doing my practicum here at the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre, and I started late October.
So hello, my name is Dia, and I'm originally from Zambia. I've been in Canada for just about 2 years, and I started as a child and youth care intern here at Chinook Sexual Assault Centre just early November, and it's been 7 weeks, and it's been a great journey so far. So being new to Canada, I did not know of the organizations that are within the community. So the beauty of the program, which is the Child and Youth Care Diploma program at Lethbridge Polytechnic, is that we have a practicum coordinator who is so amazing. Her name is Kathleen Vink. She is the type of person who makes sure that students are getting their needs met and being in appropriate organizations where they fit best. And she introduced the organization to me, and I did my further research, and I said, this is an amazing place, and I would love to do my practicum here, just simply knowing that there's a lot of empowerment that happens within this organization, and the work that they do is amazing. And a lot of the work is related to trauma, and I have been interested in that, so that was one of the main deciding factors to go ahead with it.
Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, from my research, is a very, very, very perfect place to gain knowledge about how people are impacted with trauma, and this has helped me further understand some of the ways I can be trauma-informed, and it has also improved my knowledge in practicing a person-centered approach.
So I chose to do my co-op placement with the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre because personally I'm passionate about advocacy, activism, and social policies. So when I got to know that Chinook Sexual Assault Centre mission is to provide leadership, advocacy, and specialized support services to individuals impacted by sexual violence, I felt this was the right place to be to gain meaningful experience. So that's why I chose to work here.
Yeah, so I have seen a lot of the outreach that you guys do through the Polytechnic, and I've met a lot of the staff. They're very kind, they're very welcoming, they've answered lots of my questions, and I've just kind of been compelled to do my practicum there. I've wanted to do it since my first year. Just love the work that you guys do here, and I wanted to be a part of it and kind of see how it runs.
With all sincerity, the work here has been incredibly enriching. It's been amazing. I really enjoyed every bit of the work here. I walked in looking for advocacy role, and I was offered to work as one of the external communication and sustainable fund development officer, which I really enjoyed. I got all the guidance, the support that I needed to be successful in this role.
My work experience has been awesome. I've done lots of training, lots of online training, and then I personally learned best to being kind of thrown into the environment, so I've gotten to do lots of shadowing. The staff here has been super, super welcoming, and they answer any questions that I have, which has been very nice. So just lots of general training and getting to see kind of how it works. It's been a very, very good experience.
It's been full of learning, lots and lots of learning, lots of trainings, lots of observation, just getting to sit in on some of the crisis calls, meetings, just having those conversations with the staff has been such a great learning experience, and even being able to go to events like the Lethbridge ICA event, doing practical hands-on training to things like crisis intervention, Tier 2 system navigation training. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of that, but also along with the learning and the work experience, I cannot forget that I also play a role in bringing a lot of myself into the space. So I think it also involves a lot of curiosity, just being inquisitive, asking the questions and learning through that. And I also can't forget the breaks that we get to have, just the little moments of lightness that come along with working here. The little jokes that staff make and just having to have lighthearted conversations has been amazing.
My experience with the team has been really good. Here at Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, all team members are very supportive, and it's further helped me in gaining knowledge and understanding, and in some areas as well, it's also made me more professional.
I would say, again, going back to the conversations with staff, it's been, I think, the biggest thing for me, and that stood out to me the most. It's just being able to observe them, being part of conversations, and just noticing how everyone is so mindful, and they just all exude so much passion for the work that they do, and to me that is just so infectious, and it creates that passion within me and want to be a better professional and a better individual. And it's just been very amazing to see how trauma-informed they are in every single interaction that they have, not just with clients, but also with staff, with me. And the best part has been being around such a supportive group of people. They constantly check in on me, which I find is very rare in organizations, but I received that here, so I really enjoyed that.
My favorite part of my work experience was definitely the outreach and then the ICA that we also got to do. Also the CPI training by Miranda. It was very engaging and interactive.
Honestly, I enjoyed every part of the role. It was a new experience for me and I was willing to learn. So as days went by, I just realized that I enjoyed what I was doing. And it's just that fulfillment that comes with a job, knowing that you're enhancing people's life and you're making life better for the community. So it was overall a good experience and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Honestly, some of my favorite things have just been getting to know the staff. Getting to know them has been awesome. There's a very diverse group of staff here. They all have different backgrounds, so getting to hear their diverse learnings and what they can teach me has been amazing. They all have very unique experience to give, which has been awesome to learn from them. And then shadowing with clients, I think, has been also my favorite. Just to be in that environment and to learn has been very beneficial to me. I think the most important thing is just how much they stress person-centered and trauma-informed care here. I think it's amazing from the way they do it with their clients to the way they do it with their staff as well. They treat their staff amazing, so I really appreciate that it's not just person first to their clients, it's person first to the staff as well, and I think that's an amazing way that the organization works.
The most important thing I learned was to be able to adapt, because when I came here, I walked in looking for advocacy role and I was offered the role of external communication and sustainable fund development officer. I thought I couldn't do it, but I challenged myself to do it, and honestly, it's been an awesome journey. So if I learned anything which is really important to me is being adaptable anywhere you find yourself. You might not know what might come out of it. That might even be a new career path for me. So it was awesome and I love it.
One of the most important things that I'm taking away with me is that sexual assault is when somebody takes away another individual's power and control.
The most important thing would be just understanding that you are not focusing on the trauma that the person comes with, that they have been impacted by. You are recognizing the individual for who they are and kind of putting both things at the forefront, but giving that focus to the individual and saying, hey, I see you, I hear you, which has been the most important thing that has stood out to me in this experience. But also just knowing the importance of language and how that is such a big thing. Using person-first language is so important in this work. And even just recognizing that it's a lot of self-awareness that comes into play in this type of work, and I think that's a lot of, that's very important.
Professional-wise, I think it's very valuable for me because I've actually gained so much experience that I don't think I would have gained in other work environments. So team participation-wise, everybody's very helpful, and that's also made me understand that coming to work is not just about coming to work. You can also interact with team members, and then it's also fun, and work doesn't have to be boring.
As I mentioned in the beginning, that I've been wanting to get more exposure to trauma-related work, and I am currently on the journey to becoming a counseling psychologist. So this is so valuable for me, and from just pulling from the trainings that I've had here, I am now, privileged to have so much information that I can use now and pull into a lot of psychoeducation work that I would be doing with clients. And I strongly believe that knowledge is power, and in that way, I get to provide that information to clients and give them that power and that opportunity to do what they want with that information and see how that can best support them.
Inexplainably valuable. I have had an amazing experience here. I think it's also given me an understanding that, these organizations can really truly value their staff and put them first, and I think that has been the best learning experience for me, and all the trainings and things that I've done, I think I will just take with me through my entire career.
It is incredibly a valuable experience for me because I got to learn new skill sets and I've enhanced my professional skills, and personally I have also grown. I feel like I'm walking away with a whole lot of different skill sets just to add on to what I have, and it's going to help me in every aspect of work I find, I believe.
Thanks to all of our students for their thoughtful and insightful observations. Our best wishes to all of you on your future careers. So we're going to take a bit of a break now. Here is Rihanna Martz with Chinook Wins.
Hi, I'm Rihanna Martz, and welcome to Chinook Wins, our monthly summary of news and events at Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Welcome to a new year, which we look forward to with hope and enthusiasm. So to start, we want to say our heartfelt thanks to everyone who helped make our Santa Center Village celebration a huge success, including all of you who stopped by on November 29th and December 6th to visit Santa, get a photo with Santa and Mrs. Claus, and make a bid in our silent auction fundraiser. Also, a very special thank you to all of our volunteers and to our photographer Mason Hill from Hill Media, Karen from Center Village Mall, and to Miss Canada Transcontinental Desiree Green. We also want to thank Brent Coinberg of Crow's Nest Adventures, who led a guided hike December 6th with all proceeds donated to Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Thank you so much for your support. This February, we're inviting you to join us for this Who House Valentine's Drag Charity Show. The event takes place Friday, February 13th at the Slice Bar and Grill. This will be a cabaret-style drag show with some associated fundraising and awareness activities. A portion of the proceeds from the event will support the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Stay tuned for further details. Again, this year, the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre is participating in Run Wild, an annual running event to raise funds for the child advocacy centres throughout Canada. Run Wild is great family fun with options for 5K, 10K, half marathon, and Wild One's 1.2K children's fun runs. In Lethbridge, Run Wild is held as a virtual event allowing you and your family to register and participate in the location of your choice. Taking part in Run Wild will help support the amazing work of the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre. To register, visit www.runwild.ca or visit our website at www.csacleth.ca. If you're feeling creative, we invite you to join us January 22nd for our Creative Pathways to Wellness group. Creative Pathways explores different types of art to help participants stay in the moment, build coping mechanisms, practice self-care, and build fun hobbies. It's a safe space to create and connect with others. Phone our office at 403-694-1094 to pre-register. Have you got recyclable bottles, cans, and containers piling up but you don't have time to go to the depot? Skip the depot, make things easy for you. Just download their app, book a pickup, and then get your deposit money back. Or even better, you can choose to donate it to the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. So for more information, visit skipthedepot.com. That's the way the wind is blowing this month. See you next month for another edition of Chinook Wins.
Thanks, Rihanna. Well, this is our 12th episode of Voices in the Wind. Over the past year, we have welcomed some amazing guests to the show, and we've learned a lot about the inspiring work happening here at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre and out in the community to address issues of sexual violence and child abuse. It has also been a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back again next month for another great episode. In the meantime, to learn more about the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, please visit our website at csacleth.ca or call us at 403-694-1094. If you need help, you can also call Alberta's one line for sexual violence at 1-866-403-8000. Thanks again for watching. See you again soon for another edition of Voices in the Wind.